Hi students, again welcome back. We were into the chapter of climate. We had seen about climate, weather and certain things. We have also seen that there are certain climatic factors. Means like what are the factors according to which the climate depends. We have different climates over different places. So what are the factors which are responsible for this? So we had seen the last slide which we seen in the last session was the 6 climatic controls or factors which control the climates. They are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents and relief. Now this chapter is little bit important because you have to understand the concepts. So we'll go slowly, we'll not go very fast, maybe it will take time, but we'll cover the time. So we'll go one by one with each climatic control and try to understand that how these climatic controls affect the climate or what are the changes which happen during this with these kind of controls. Okay, so going first we'll see latitude and altitude. If you see about latitudes and longitudes, you all know the lines running parallel to the equator from east to west, they are called as latitudes. We have seen this in the first chapter, that is India size and location, and the imaginary lines running from the north to south, they are called longitudes. So now how does this latitudes they change? I'll just show you this thing. Yeah, so we try to see this center part is the equator, and you know that earth is in the form of a sphere. This sphere is not straight, it is tilted. So because of tilt, the sunlight at the equator part is very high. So the intensity of the sun here is very high. So the equatorial part is very hot. And as you move away from the equator, आप जैसे जैसे equator से move करोगे north की तरफ और south की तरफ. So as you move away from the equators towards north or towards south, the climate becomes cooler. Because sunlight will fall slantly. यहाँ पे straight आ रहा है, यहाँ पे slant होगा. So the same amount of energy will be spread out. So equators are very hot, and as we move away from the equators, either north or south, the temperature goes down. Understood? Very simple. So due to the curvature of earth, I think this figure has, just a moment, I will just check this. Okay, now we have fixed this. Because of that diagram, it was not clear what was written. Due to the curvature, you know what is curvature? You have seen the mirrors, convex and concave mirrors. This portion is called curvature. So because of the curvature of the earth, because it's a round shape, so thus, I'll just take something. Now okay, we have this thing with us. Suppose this is earth. So if sun comes over here, the intensity is more because a ray is falling straight and it is having a small area. But when a ray goes in a slant way, this area will be more and the temperature will come down. So due to the curvature of the earth, air temperature generally decreases from the equator towards the pole. So if the temperature of equator, it's gradually, slowly decreases when we move towards the north pole or towards the south pole. Equator से आप कहीं भी जाएं, north में जाएं, south में जाएं, the temperature will start decreasing. So the climate will be comparatively cooler. If you compare the climate of equator and poles, it is very cooler. So understood what is the role of latitude in climate? It is that when we move towards or the region which is away from the equator will be more cooler. Very clear? Next is altitude. Now for altitude we'll see. I'll ask you a question first. That if you go on hill stations, we call it hill stations, the atmosphere is hotter or cooler? It is cooler, because if you talk about an atmosphere, if a mountain is there, the temperature here will be much more than the temperature here. So as we go above the altitude, or हम जो sea level or earth के surface से, as we go upside, the temperature decreases. We all know that, because पहाड़ों पे ठंडा मौसम होता है, that we all know. So because what happens is the density of the air or the air pressure decreases. So naturally there will be lesser, temperature will be less. So you have to understand this only, that when we go upwards from the sea level or the earth's surface, the temperature decreases. That we know, it's a common thing which we know. Okay, so as one goes from the surface of earth to higher altitudes, the atmosphere becomes less dense, density is less, and the temperature decreases. There is a picture, but I have removed the picture because you cannot see this. Mountains hai, so lower level temperature is more, middle level it is little bit less, and the higher it is the least. So as we move upwards or the altitude increases, the temperature decreases. I think these two are very simple ones which are very clear to you, which you have learned from so many previous classes. Now next is we are going to say is pressure, wind and the weather system. How does this happen? I think we will have to zoom this. Just try to understand this. When the earth gets hot because of sun rays and all, the temperature of air increases, हवा गर्म हो जाती है. Now because this warm air or hot air is lighter, it tends to go away. ये धीरे धीरे ऊपर move होती है. Now when this air moves up, the temperature from the cooler air from nearby areas, they come down. Understood? Now to understand what is pressure, what is atmospheric pressure, to understand this, there is always we have an atmosphere around the earth, total atmosphere is covered, so this has some weight, so it presses the thing down because it has some weight, it's some density. Air ka kuch to kuch weight hoga, some density. Now you can say that sir, air doesn't have a weight, but air has weight. How? Suppose if you take a balloon and if you put air into it, if you make it big, so that balloon will have more weight than the original one because air is inside it, so the weight is more. So air has certain weight, so that weight is there above everywhere, so it presses everyone down, though that pressure is very less. So what happens is, because of this pressure, this is called atmospheric pressure. So when the air gets hot, the density of the air gets lesser and the force is upwards, so pressure is low. Okay, so we'll see this, we'll try to understand this, what happens. And it is generally basically this variations in this temperature and this wind pressure, they causes rain. So how does this happen? I will just try to zoom it if it is possible to see. Yeah, so air stops rising when it meets air of equal density. Suppose the density of the air, when it is hot, it goes up because the density is less. But when the density of the lower air and upper air is same, so it doesn't go up. So that is the same pressure. When diverges at high level to produce more wind, then diverges at high speed. Okay, so what happens is, when the air cannot go upside, it is little bit warmer, but the pressure is more. So what will happen? They cannot go upside. अभी एक level है, hot air is coming, and the pressure is more here. So it will stop here. Now what will it do? It will move sideways. It will diverge. ऊपर तो नहीं जा पाएंगे, तो air will move sideways. So this will create winds, high pressure winds. So this will produce more winds, which eventually sinks. जहाँ भी उसका सर्कुलेशन खत्म होता है, ऊपर जा सकता है या नीचे हो जाएगा, टेम्परेचर कम हो जाएगा, it will come down. So what does we want to explain is, because of the pressure, winds are created. Because we seen that the warm air goes upside, but because of atmospheric pressure, this wind cannot go upside, so it will move sideways. So when it moves sideways, it creates winds. Understood? Now we see this side, winds are horizontal flows, they are not vertical. Vertical means straight, upper. Horizontal means sideways. So they are sideways. Upper nahi ja pa rahe winds, so they are going sideways. So winds are horizontal flows of air. Wind blows from areas of high pressure to areas of low pressure. Naturally, यहाँ पे high pressure था, so यहाँ पे low pressure की तरफ वो move करेंगे, diverge करेंगे. Now pressure, what is pressure? Pressure describes the tendency of the air to rise or to sink at a given place of time. Air जो हमारे आसपास में है, when it comes down, or we can say atmosphere. If it is more moist, it is more denser. If it is cold, it is more denser. If it is hot, it is less denser. So that is what is pressure. Air tend to sink, rise or sink as a result of its density. If density is low, the air will rise up. If the density is high, the air will come down. Air density varies with altitude. Of course, it varies because the temperatures are less at the higher level. At the ground level, air density is governed by its temperature. So, ground level it is same, but if the temperature goes down or comes up, the density changes. Now, why are we talking about pressure? यहाँ पे आपको एक चीज आप तो समझ गए what is pressure, how winds are created, but हम पढ़ क्यों रहे हैं how the climatic factors, how it is a climatic controller? Because of this pressure, the what we say, the pressure, because of this temperature and pressure, the wind is controlled. We say that it's a windy climate. Windy climatic conditions are there. So these winds are created just because of the temperature and pressure. ये आपको बस इतना मेन मुद्दा समझना है. So thus variations in radiation and temperature control pressure and wind. Radiation temperature से pressure control होगा और उस pressure की वजह से winds create होंगी. We have seen how winds are created. Low air goes upside. There is no way to move upside because pressure is there, and because of this pressure they move sideways and they form the winds. Okay, now going ahead, the pressure and wind system of any place, the pressure and wind system of any place depends on the latitude or altitude. Because latitudes will go away from the equator, the temperature will be cooler and the density will be more, atmospheric pressure will be more, and altitude also you know. Thus it influences the temperature and rainfall of that place. So if pressure is there, so it influences the temperature as well as the what we can say, the rainfall, because if the air is hot, it takes away, there will be a lot of moisture will go away with it, it will evaporate, and there will be a lot of humidity in the air, and it will cause rainfall in the future. So the temperature and the rainfall is dependent on the pressure, air pressure, atmospheric pressure, sorry. Now coming to the distance from the sea. Now try to understand. अभी जो हम बात कर रहे थे इसका continuation में है. Now see this scenario. Here you can see this is land, this is water. Okay. Now I'll give you an example. If you have tiles at your home, in your porch or outside the home, take a bucket of water, place it there and put a piece of tile, or just put it there, and after 1 hour you check whether the land gets heated first or the water gets heated first. So what is your answer? Yes, everyone knows that land gets heated and it also gets cooler more faster than water. Okay. So what will happen when it is a hot weather is there, summer weather is there? So when it's a cooler weather, the land cools first. Water is warm till now. Water take times to get cool. Land जल्दी ठंडा होता है, water को time लगता है. So land ठंडा हो गया, land is got cooler. So the air in this place will be cold, and the air in this place will be hot. Now if this place the air is hot, what will happen? The air goes upside. यहाँ दिख रहा है आपको marks? Because it is warm air, warm will go upside. So यहाँ पे जो जगह create हो गई है, अभी जो warm air ऊपर चली गई है. So these cool air will go this side. Understood? Now you can see the picture. Yeah. So warm water ऊपर जा रहा है, the cold air it will take this place. So what will happen? Again this will get cooler here, it will come back here. Again this cycle goes on. So what happen in coastal areas which are near the sea or which are near the oceans? What happens? This circulation of warm and cold air it continues. So in that case, the temperature near the seas, or we can say the temperature at the coastal areas, are temperate. Temperate means they are moderate, we can say moderate, not temperate, moderate. Moderate means they are neither very hot, neither very cool. So coastal areas में आपको बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड भी नहीं महसूस होगी विंटर में, और बहुत ज़्यादा हीट भी महसूस नहीं होगी समर्स में. So they are very moderate, medium level of these things. Understood? Now we'll see the same opposite factor now again. Now in summer weather, what will happen? The warm, this land will get warmer first. It will get more hot first. It will get heated. Warm air will go upside. Cool air will come this side. Now here vacancy, here there is vacuum. The air will come down. This will go there. So again there will be a circulation of air. So in summers also that cool air from the water it comes towards the land. So that area is little bit cooler than other areas. So what happens here? What can we say? The sea exerts moderating influence on climate. Because of sea, the cold air or the warm air, it continuously circulates between the water and land. So they have a moderate influence. Moderate means medium. Both high nahi, extreme nahi. Moderate means you can say the opposite word of moderate is extreme. We don't have extreme climates here. We have moderate climates. मीडियम क्लाइमेट है, बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी भी नहीं होती है, बहुत ज़्यादा ठंड भी नहीं लगती है वहाँ पे. ओके. एज द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम, अब नाउ एज द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द सी इंक्रीजेस, जितना आप दूर जाओगे सी से, इट्स मॉडरेटिंग इन्फ्लुएंस डिक्रीजेस, तो उसका इफेक्ट कम हो जाएगा, सी का इफेक्ट. सो द वेदर इज एक्सट्रीम. Near the coastal areas, it is moderate because air and water, the water and land, the air is circulating, so the atmosphere or the temperature is moderate, medium. But as you move away from the sea, what will happen? The influence of sea will not be there, so the temperatures will be extreme or the climate will be extreme. Either it will be too hot or it will be too cold. Okay. This condition is known as, इसमें नहीं आ रहा है, it is called continentality. Continentality means, okay, I'll just try to see if it comes down. Okay, it's not coming down. You'll see in the PDF, it is called as continentality. You can see in book also it is given. This condition is known as continentality. Okay, understood? Okay, we'll see the next slide. Now we had seen what is left. I think ocean currents have been missed out. Okay, now we'll see the ocean currents first. Now what are ocean currents? I think that PDF is missing here. I'll just try to make you understand. You can see in the PDF how it is. Now if you see, this is the earth, a spherical shape earth. This is equator. The first thing which we had seen was the latitude, that as we move away from the equator, the temperature decreases. That means the temperature at the North Pole and the South Pole, they are very cooler areas, and the equator part is very hot area. That is very clear with us. Now what happens when the oceans are present here? The hot temperature from this side, होता क्या कि ocean के बीच में, because of wind, because of that atmospheric pressure, a current is created. करंट मीन्स नथिंग, एक बड़ा सा ओशन है, उसमें से एक छोटा सा पार्ट ऐसा, दैट करंट विल बी देयर, एंड फ्रॉम इक्वेटर द हॉट ओशनिक करंट्स फ्लो. सो यहाँ से हॉट, अब ये जनरली वाटर कोल्ड ही होता है. इफ यू गोइंग टू सीज एंड दिस oceans and all, the water is not hot, it is cold, but certain stream will be there, that stream will be hot, and this stream, hot water currents, they move towards the poles from equator. Similarly, when they get cool here, because of this cool, again certain ocean currents come down and they have hot water current. Okay, so this comes down. I'll try to show you this also in the PDF, but just try to understand. So क्या होता है? It is a circulating effect. यहाँ से hot इधर जा रहा है, यहाँ से cool इधर आ रहा है. So there is a circle, or there is a circulation of these currents, ocean currents. ओशन के बीच में ही कुछ पार्ट ऐसा होगा जो हॉट होगा एकदम, और एल्स कूल होगा. हॉट ओशन करंट्स कहाँ से कहाँ जाएंगे? दे विल गो फ्रॉम इक्वेटर टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्थ पोल और साउथ पोल, एंड द कोल्ड वाटर करंट्स विल कम फ्रॉम द नॉर्थ पोल और साउथ पोल टुवर्ड्स द इक्वेटर. So what happens when this cold current or hot current passes through certain places, because of their warmness or coldness, they change the climatic conditions. अगर कोई ओशनिक करंट है जो बहुत कोल्ड ओशनिक करंट, कोल्ड ओशन करंट इज पासिंग फ्रॉम सम प्लेस, that place will be cooler, and if hot oceanic current is passing from certain place, that place will be hotter or warmer. Understood? That is the role of oceanic current. ये बहुत डिटेल में नहीं जाना है आपको. I will show you the PDF if possible just now after this. Okay, then coming to next, relief. We have seen reliefs. Reliefs, we know they are physical features like desert, like mountains, plateaus, coastal areas, all these things. So climate, major relief which affects the climate is mountains. Now you know, if you say the Himalayan mountains are they're very useful for us because they protect us from the cold winds from the northern Asia. If you see China and all, they have very cool atmosphere. बहुत बर्फीली हवाएं चलती हैं. All this cold air is topped by Himalayas. So we have a very nice climate here. Okay. So climate can be affected by mountains. Mountains receive more rainfall. Why? Because clouds go from upper side, तो mountain के top पे लगेंगे, more rainfalls वहीं पे होगी. If mountains are not there, then the clouds will pass away. Then low-lying areas, because the air is forced over higher ground, it cools. Because जैसा ऊपर जाएंगे, it will get cooler and it will form the water. When the water vapor condenses, it form water. It will strike with the mountains and rainfall will be there. The higher the place is above the sea level, the colder it will be. We have seen in the altitude. जितना higher जाओगे आप from the sea level, it will be cooler. Now relief and influence. What is the influence of relief in the climate of India? The high mountain ranges, if you see, are the barrier of winds. They stop the winds, and because they stop the winds, there is rainfall. They also help to bring precipitation and lie in the path of rain bearing winds. So they are the reason for precipitation. We have discussed earlier that precipitation here in geography we mean by rainfall. Not only rainfall, the snowfall also is called as precipitation. Whatever precipitates from the sky towards earth in the form of snow, in the form of rain, in the form of hailstorm, जो हम बोलते हैं ओले means गारपीट झाली म्हणतो आपण, गारा. So all this which falls from the sky towards the earth is called as precipitation in geography. If you want to see a small map, I would like to show you. So if you see in this map, you can see here that this monsoon winds are coming here. Okay, here we have what we have here. We had seen in physical features of India. Coastal plains में कौन से घाट्स हैं यहाँ पे? They are on the western side, so they are western ghats. So what happens? This area, अब ये mountains है यहाँ पे, तो ये mountains के यहाँ पे जो wind से लग के बारिश हो जाएगी. So इस माउंटेन्स का इधर का जो पार्ट है यहाँ पे रेनफॉल ज़्यादा है, इधर कम है. यू कैन सी हियर रिसीव्स हाई रेनफॉल, रिसीव्स लो रेनफॉल बिकॉज ऑफ माउंटेन्स. व्हाट हैपन्स, वेस्टर्न घाट्स के माउंटेन्स हैं, द मानसून विंड्स कम, दे स्ट्राइक टू द माउंटेन्स, रेनफॉल इज देयर, थोड़ा बहुत बच गया वो उधर जाके दिल फॉल देयर. सो दिस इज द व्हाट वी से द इम्पैक्ट ऑफ रिलीफ ऑन द climate. So if we have mountains, relief is there, more mountain relief is there, they will have a good rainfall. So we have good mountains, we call India as a monsoon type of climate. Now I'll try to see if I could find out this PDF of hi students, we'll see the oceanic currents because I had made 2 presentations, एक में miss हो गया था शायद वो. So ocean currents act much like a conveyor belt. Conveyor belt means they carry one thing from one place to another place, transporting warm water and precipitation from the equator towards the pole. As I said that the oceanic current, they will transport the warm water from the equator towards the pole, north and south pole, and cold water from the poles back to the tropics. So from there, from the poles, north pole and south pole, it will come back to the tropics. Tropic means Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, equator, it will come down. By moving heat from the equator towards the pole, ocean plays. Now what is happening, the heat from the equator is going towards the pole. So because of what happens, ocean currents play an important role in controlling the climate, because if this hot water goes to a colder climate, it will reduce the coolness of that place, or if the cold water comes from poles towards a hot place, the temperature will reduce. Play an important role controlling the climate. Thus ocean currents regulate global climate. So globally they are regulating the climate because ocean currents एक जगह नहीं जाते हैं, they go from equator to poles. It's total they circulate all over the world. So helping counteract the uneven. So there is an uneven distribution, equal distribution नहीं है solar energy का, equator में ज़्यादा है, poles में कम है. So जो uneven distribution है, they are trying to counteract it. Means counteract means उसको counter कर रहे हैं. They are trying to जो average है उसको same करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या temperature same करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. So they are trying to counteract it. So the sun, the solar energy is less in the poles, it is colder, so warm ocean currents go there and they try to moderate the climate or try to reduce the temperature, increase the temperature of that place. Understood? So you can see here the ocean current, you can see this lower part. I'll just show you. This part you can see ocean currents from the poles towards equator, they come downwards. They are cool ocean currents and warm ocean currents. So ocean currents move in large circular systems. It is circular system. ये देखिए circular system पूरा ही. Ocean currents affect temperature and precipitation of an area because warm जाएगा air, so it will produce rainfall or the precipitation. Warm ocean currents make surrounding areas warmer and rainy. Warm current चला गया, the area will be more warmer, and because of that warm air, the evaporation will be there and it will cause rainfall. And cool ocean currents make surrounding areas cooler and drier. That's it. Cooler ocean currents come, they make it that area cool and they make it dry, because in winter seasons it's very cool and very dry, the atmosphere. So this is the role of ocean currents. Then we have seen about the climate. हम वापस गए थे पीछे just to see the oceanic currents. So okay, till now this is for it for today. We will see the next part in our next videos. Just go through these two videos. Last time we had seen about the climate and weather. Now we have seen this. Now we will go into the very important factor of Indian monsoon. How monsoon occurs in India. Because there are certain states which get monsoon in October and November. Why? When we get in June, July, why? Because they are also part of India. How does this happen? And there are certain things like Southern Oscillation, ICTZ. Certain important concepts are there now which you have to understand. The basic things you have to understand. Okay, so as of now we'll end here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot.